we shall succeed. Education is key.
In a lot of our societies, particularly among some of us black people, we do take for granted that learning may not be a top priority. And I tell you why I think it's that way. I think that we have a lot of people who may not have achieved educational levels in the past, and they are not inclined to push their children to achieve. But I think it's because we really need now to understand that without good education, you're going to be a second-class citizen. And second-class citizenship is something you will resent once you wake up to the fact that you can't have what you could have had you applied yourself.
One of the reasons that our kids take education for granted, because we don't teach them early enough to earn. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some parents, if the kids want a scooter, they say, you're going to earn half of the money. In fact, my own daughter and my son-in-law taught their kids that if you want this, you can cut grass, you can do favors or help somebody, but they don't just give them. Our kids get too much stuff on a platter.
Right now, yes, I do, because of all the TVs and different games that you children have to play with, and also the adults do, because when you come in from school now, either your mother and father's hung up looking at those games or TV and don't have time with your children. And then also, you also will sit down and flop at the TV or the game plays and play your games. And then when it's time to get your homework, you're too tired to get your homework, or either you lie about it.
I think that learning is taken for granted depends upon what the subject is. I think that people are always learning, but learning deals with good and bad. Okay? Now, but what's important is that if you don't learn, you don't grow. And if you don't grow and develop your abilities, your survival.
You know, everyone has to go to school. So I think sometimes people forget about just the value of knowing things and having knowledge. Sometimes I think people learn stuff just because it's going to get them a certain grade or get them a certain, knowing certain things gives you a knowledge that I think there's a certain power in having knowledge that is more than just getting a grade. So.
Yes, sometimes I do, because I look at other people that come here to this country and they look at us like, wow, you guys have such an opportunity and you guys don't really take advantage of it.
I am a high school teacher in San Francisco, and I know that learning is being taken advantage of. I mean, they're taking it for granted. They don't, some of the kids, not all the kids. I want to tell you that 80